My name is Xavier Lang. I run under the gamer tag Lunchy, and I've been competing for 10 plus years.
Okay, my name is Dylan Wilcox. Most people know me as Wrath. I've been competing since I was 14 years old.
My name is Jack McHugh. My alias is Square, and I've been competing for about 8 years.
Well, first of all, we got Aleo, who is probably one of the best matchmaking players of all time.
I think Aleo is one of the most underrated players in our region.
I'd say Aleo is definitely the slaying power, racks up damage and racks up kills, and just sort of that aggressive presence on the map that I think we needed.
Lunchy's more level-headed.
Lunchy's more of like a slow player, and he definitely, to quote him, he would definitely say he likes to rat, sort of that cheeky player on the map.
He speaks a lot. Like after games, he's the one being like, yo, we did this wrong, let's try and work on this further in the other maps. Square's a bit more silent. I'm sure lots of people have said that about him.
So I've known Square for a really long time, since 2013. He's a very individually skilled player.
He is a very good slayer and he knows how to get the job done.
I was sort of, tossing up if I wanted to play in the Super or not, and then I was just talking to Lunchy because we're good mates, and we just said, screw it, why not? Let's just play together.
Rat City, as he likes to be called. When he's playing well, he's playing really well, and you can see it.
Dylan Wrath is definitely sort of like an all-round player who can really do anything, and he can definitely pop off.
He really brings that cohesion to the team.
I definitely think that me and Lunchy are the more vocal members of the team. Aleo is English is his second language, obviously coming from Colombia. With all of us together, I think that we can push really well in this Super. So the team kind of came together knowing that there would be people unable to go to Raleigh.
We really only found out like a week before the event that we were going.
Yeah, the whole waiting period to know if we were going to go was super stressful, but yeah, it was very relieving when we found out that we were the team that was going to go.
Really happy that I was able to experience that and bring what I learned back to the Australian scene.
So I went on holidays. I took a little sabbatical and went to New York, and then I get back and like the team's disbanded. I'm completely out of the loop. And then I got messaged by Lunchy and he's like, hey, do you want to play again? And I'm like, okay, sure. And then now we're here.
There's a lot of dinosaurs in the community that are a little upset about this move. We had to make a decision, and just conveniently, Square, Wilcox, myself, we're all free agents. So it just seemed like a no-brainer.
Everyone thinks it's some like mastermind play by me to, qualify for the Super.
And people kind of say we haven't earned it.
People are delusional if they think that we wouldn't have placed in the top 10 to qualify anyway.
Yeah, we would have qualified regardless, so I don't really understand sort of the hate.
Yeah, so me and Lunchy have been hot and cold throughout our history.
At first, I was like, there was no way I was teaming with Dylan. When we were playing on the team R-rated and we were consistently getting that top 5 spot, I kind of, put it aside and just focused on improving as a team.
But no, on the team, I think they sort of put it aside, and, it's for the greater good, really. So, no, they don't really argue too much.
We've had problems in the past, but me and Lunchy are cool. So we play Halo in a more, I guess, traditional way.
I think that we're able to hold setups really well. If we get a lead and we're able to really slow the pace of the game down and let the other teams make the mistakes, I think that's where we really, differ from other teams.
We play sort of very setup based on maps, and once we get control, we don't like to give it up.
We're just trying to get as much practice in as possible.
Yeah, just sort of going over strats to make sure we're on the same page and, what we want to accomplish on each map. Yeah, sort of just ironing out all the details, and hopefully will hold us in good stead for the Super.
We want to prove to people that, that we can play and that we belong in the Super.
At the moment, I'm very motivated to place well.
Yeah, no, we're definitely trying to win every map and take some games off these top teams, obviously.
We've always kind of been that team that is doubted.
You can have the best shot in the game. You can have 4 players with amazing individual skill, but if you don't have a game plan and you don't know where you want to go off the start and what you're working towards, you're just going to lose.
I think, if we play really well, we can upset some teams, because I know that, individually we're all capable of beating some of these teams.
Definitely push for that top 4. There's some solid teams in the top 6, but I definitely think that some of them are overrated in their own head. We'll see how it goes on the day. Best of luck to them, because they'll need it.